Yo guys, what's going on? This is Tony here with my Lavaloon pump deck, currently at 141st in the world, which is really good, especially with one day left of the season. So really happy with how I'm doing. This deck is actually so strong and overall just, really good and, a surprisingly good deck, especially, I mean, you see only the Fireball, no other spell, and then obviously you have the Elixir Collector, which is just weird. I mean, nobody's used to that. So, you know, just a deck most people aren't used to. It looks very weird. It's very counter meta. It's great against like Royal Hogs. Even does right against like RG and stuff. So it's very very fun, very good. The minion horde, not a lot of people running arrows right now, so very very happy. But anyway, guys, I have a interesting format for you. I'm gonna be playing one live match, win or lose. It's getting included because these matches are so high intensity, pressure, whatever you want to say, that I don't really like playing them. Just it's very hard to focus and talk. So I just don't really enjoy playing them. I'm not gonna lie, I just did one. I tried to do one at least. I recorded it. I won against this guy literally 3 minutes ago, as you can see, and I literally I just wasn't recording. So this is my second attempt here, but I did get the dub in the first one, so I'm feeling confident going to this one. But guys, I'm getting to the point where I'm very high up, and this is very hard to, you know, try and play and win these matches. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm just gonna hop straight into the first match, go for it, full send, and so I'll be back once I find a match. Real quick before the live match starts, don't forget to like this video if you enjoy and subscribe to the channel so that you can view more of my future content. And hey, if you want to, you can hit the notification bell, and then you guys will see every time I upload. It'll just pop up for you. So don't forget to do those things, but now let's hop into that match. Okay, guys, so we just got the game against ST1 Claws here. Give him the good luck thumbs. We do have Lava starting hand, no Balloon or Pump in sight, which is kind of tough, but he goes Heal Spirit. I'm just going to Lava Hound. Heal Spirit is literally everywhere, guys. It's such a strong card. Hopefully this is Piggies and not RG. I don't know based on those two cards. Actually, wait, I think this is Piggies based on the fact that it's Barb Hut and not it's Barb Hut and not like, Fisherman or something. But he goes for Fireball. He actually misses a Skelly Drag. I have Fireball myself, so I'm ready for his Skelly Drags. If he plays them, if he goes for the Muskie, then obviously I won't be doing that. But okay, so he does have the Skelly Drags. Fireball goes in time to allow my okay, good. I want to make sure my Loon didn't get caught going that way, or wrong way. But like I said, I did Fireball just to keep my Skelly Drag alive, and oof, almost take tower there. But guys, look at this start. And this deck is very strong in common in the meta right now, and my deck actually does so well against this. So we pump. He's gonna Piggies here on offense probably. I guess not. So we'll just Goblin Gang. But okay, so he sets up another Barb Hut. Interesting. He is, I believe, down in Elixir just because I have this Elixir Collector. So, I'm feeling good here. I'm going to ignore this Barb set, and then I'll just Skelly Drags in the back. So we'll do that. And then, I feel like I should actually Skelly Drags higher because now I just Fireballs. Yeah, now I have to play Minion Horde as well, and I don't like Minion Hoarding here. But it's alright. All I have to do, guys, save the Skarmy for the Piggies, and he's kind of in a really tough spot. So we do Fireball the Drags. But now I am kind of at a bad hand, or I do have a bad hand here. So I think I'm just going to Collector again. As long as I keep the Skeleton Army, then I should be all right. It just gets so much value. But no. Oh, it's RG, guys. It's RG. I didn't think it was RG. I thought it was a Piggies deck. It's all right though. I'm going to survive. It's just very tough. Okay, so he does Fireball, which means I have to Minion Horde as well. No more hits. Okay. Okay. I'm all right. This is just weird. I believe I do lose my tower here to this next RG. Yeah, so we'll Skarmy just to force out a Barb Barrel. Okay, Log is the same thing. And then, okay, so he actually Heal Spirits as well. I'll give a God Gang to it. We'll see what he does on defense here. So, okay, he just Skelly Drags. I'm going to Fireball because I actually want to keep applying pressure. He goes for a Muskie opposite lane. That's interesting. I'll Lava Hound again, and then I think the Muskie actually leaves before it's able to actually do anything. So I should actually be alright to Balloon as well here. And then, okay, so he's Skelly Drags. That's kind of really annoying. Gob Gang just to kill that Barb Hut as soon as possible. Fireball on the Skelly Drags. And, oof. No hit. That sucks. But we'll minion horde pocket just to apply pressure. And then I guess, or actually Skelly Drags on offense as well. I'm getting a little overzealous here. I'm not gonna lie, but oof, that's kind of tough. That's really tough, guys. This is so unfortunate of a situation. We're gonna scar me in the pocket. Okay, I want to just catch something. I didn't, unfortunately, but he sets up a bar putt. That's actually like not very threatening at all, so I don't really mind that. But oh my God, he goes for an RG right as I pump. Minion Horde is down. But guys, I think I lost here. Yeah, we did, guys. So that's so tough that like that once I was down a tower, it's Skelly Dregs is really the issue. They're so hard to kill. My 4.6 cycle it's slow. It's just that was such a brutal one overall, guys. I'm kind of mad that I lost that. I mean, I was in such a good spot, and I thought it was piggies, and then that first RG, it was a rude awakening indeed. But whatever, I lost, dropped about. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Dropped 20 spots. Oh, I don't want to buy anything, so it's all right, guys. But I'll show the power of this deck. I mean, you could see how it works if that was a piggies deck. RG is a little bit tougher, so it's all right though. I'll just be back with the replays. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be starting with this graveyard deck that, I talked about briefly, how I tried to record and then, failed. So I guess I'll just start with that one since you guys haven't technically seen it. But starting hand-wise, I'd probably just Skarmy. Yeah, I was about to say I Skarmy at the bridge pretty often. He does misplay a barb barrel, which is interesting for this high up. So that way that barb just doesn't get a hit. He goes for a cannon card at the bridge. Well played, I guess. I mean, I don't know how he's able to do that, but he is, I guess. So he just goes for a hunter, and then my Skelly Drags he ignores, so we do get some good damage there. And then I believe, yeah, okay, so Knight's in front here, which allows me to get a really good fireball value. As you can see, knock that Knight back, kill the hunter, looking good. So here, I believe I pump because I know that he is well, I don't know anything, but or no, okay, he mortars before I'm able to pump. So I just wait for it to lock on, go for a Goblin Gang. I know he has Barb Barrel, and so I have the Skeleton Army on prep. He goes for a Cannon Cart, which is honestly quite worrying because I'm like, oh no, I can't let it lock. So I go for Skelly Drags. Unfortunately, it does still lock. I mean, that's going to be so much damage, guys, with no DPS on a Cannon Cart. That thing hurts. But here's the thing. I'm up 4 elixir, and he just doesn't have a good counter for my pump other than his graveyard. But guys, this next play is going to cost him so much. So he goes for a Knight graveyard push, but I have Minion Horde. So my Minion Horde just absolutely cleans everything up. He gets like 200 damage for 8 elixir, and he has to spend 2 elixir on this defense as well. So I Lava Hound, and then I realized, hey, I could probably Goblin Gang as well, since he is low on elixir, and he just used his Goblin Barrel. He has to play a Cannon Cart, which then allows me to just literally balloon, and then I go for a Skeleton Army as well, and just like that, guys, he is really in a bad spot. I mean, look at his hand right now. He kind of just has, like, freeze, but even freeze wouldn't do that much, so we just Fireball. Our balloon finishes the tower, which is very nice. Even if it didn't, I would have probably been able to take tower. It just would have been a lot more sloppy. But he feels forced to go on offense here, so I know he's going to Cannon Cart in the pocket, which is why I Goblin Gang there, and just, overall really strong read. And then our Minion Horde as well cleans up. Great. So he then misses my King Tower with his freeze, which then allows my pump to survive at full health. And now this is such a good spot, guys. I will say it's double elixir. He has Inferno Dragon and Hunter. It's really hard to break through. And you'll see what I mean here in just a second. He just mortars on defense, then goes for a Hunter. The Inferno Drag shreds my Lava Hound. He tanks my Skelly Drags. And really just like that, he's fully defended. So kind of crazy how easily he can defend. But I do just Lava again. He's going to go in. I knew he was going to Cannon Cart, so that's why we Skarmy in that position. And then I Goblin Gang as well, just to make sure that he freezes, but that even when he does freeze, I still have units to tank his stuff. So I unfortunately have to Skelly Drags to kill that Hunter, which is literally just a -4 with literally no plus side, so that's, tough. And then I Loon all the way over there, which just kind of gives him Hunter value, so not the optimal plays for me, but this minion horde is going to do a ton of work as he really doesn't have a ton to kill it. So Lava Hound number 2 comes in. He freezes, which then allows me to Goblin Gang. And now really the damage is starting to trickle onto his tower. Not a lot, because it's very hard to, break through with like a balloon or anything, but enough. So we go for the balloon here. The Skelly Drakes do die, but we get a nice fireball there. And then he is forced to freeze. I do give him 2 good freeze value here with that Skarmy. That was a pretty bad skeleton army on my part, but it's alright. Now here, guys, we have another issue where I Goblin Gang right in front of that. And, I mean, that one cannon cart lock does so much damage. Just like that, guys, I'm actually losing this game, which is absolutely insane. So, we do Fireball, and then with our Minion Horde, he freezes. And now I know he has none of his air counters in hand, so I'm just going to kind of full send here. I know that there's really no way he defends because his Hunter is far away. And just by applying pressure, guys, he really isn't going to be able to defend very well at all here. So I do miss a Fireball there as well. But at this point, I know he's going to Cannon Cart in the pocket. Just get the pump down, and just like that, we defend it pretty easily. Pretty standard win on tiebreaker. I definitely could have won that game in a better way, in a much better fashion. But you guys gotta remember, I was actually talking through this game because I played it to try, for like the video. So I actually, did not play too bad, all things considered. So good dub there. Next up, I guess it's 2.6. 2.6 actually isn't the easiest. Definitely not the hardest. But I mean, Years and Hog, I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. He's a very good player. I believe he has some good finishes. So we'll just hop into this one. So starting hand wise, not the best. I have Goblin Gang. I'll probably just Goblin Gang in the back or at the bridge. Actually no. Okay, so he goes for a hog, so we just Skarmy that, standard. Instead of logging, he goes for the skeletons. Cheaper cycle, keep up the pacing. And then he goes for an Ice Glow in the back, and Ice Spirit on, I believe, the left. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, in the left. Then a Musketeer in the back, and then I know that he's gonna hog here, so I have my Goblin Gang at the ready, and just like that, we Goblin Gang, and then a balloon as well. So that Goblin Gang guy's so well at shutting that hog down. He has to cannon as well, and then guys, look at what we can do here. Just Fireball, get that Musketeer out of there, and look at that. Just like that, he has to waste his Fireball. We do actually take a bunch of damage from an Ice Golem Skeletons, which is very well played on his part. But, guys, you know what happens when somebody doesn't have a Fireball against me. Trouble. So, we got the pump. It goes down here in just a second. And, 4 cards away, no Fireball in sight. He really isn't going to be able to get back to one in time. So, he just goes Ice Golem Hog. We have a Minion Horde. He was not ready for that one either. I mean, that is absolutely value. I mean, he spent 6. I spent 5. Now he spent 7. So, +2 there. We got the +2 from the pump. We are up so much elixir. We go for the hound there. He goes Musketeer. Pretty standard. I really don't have a lot to kill Musketeer, which is actually why I did that crying the emote there. But I do try to snipe it with Skelly Drakes here, but pretty readable play. So he Ice Golems, and then he Fireballs. So I do just go for my balloon, and then I believe, yeah, okay. So I Goblin Gang the hog. I do play that a little higher than I probably should have, but then we split up a Skarmy as well just to kill everything. But at the same time, his tower is now gone. So I just pump on defense, or not defense, but pump to force a Fireball over there. And now, guys, by doing that, he can't go for a hog Fireball. So I'm able to hound. I got the Minion Horde at the ready. The Musketeer is not a problem. And we're just looking really good. So Minion Horde, like I said. And he still wasn't able to Fireball. So just like that, we are in a great spot. He still has to take my right tower. I have this big push going in the left. But at the same time, it's not looking great. Now, I do realize that he was going to log there, so I had to ignore that, which means he gets a really valuable Fireball off. So, annoying there, yes, but now he doesn't have a Fireball. We got the Skeleton Dragons down. He has to muskie in a really weird spot, and just like that, guys, with a Fireball on the Musketeer and my Skelly Dragons and everything just, eating the tower, we are in a great position, up 2,000 damage. But this is a kind of awkward spot here. So I'm minion horde. He hogs and then drags my minion horde away, catches my Skarmy with the log, and just like that, I'm down to 1,700 health, which is kind of worrying. So go for the Lava Hound. He goes for the defense here with the Musketeer. And honestly, I thought he might go like Muskie or Muskie Hog in the pocket. So I was being very careful. But in the end, he ends up trying to defend, which is just not going to go well, if I'm being honest. So with Minion Horde in the pocket, he has to Fireball, but he's just not going to be able to get it down in time. And just like that, we get the dub. So very solid game there against Yersin. He put it well, but I guess you could say I played it better, even though I had a great matchup. So, we'll take that dub. Next up, I do have this. I guess we'll just go down the whole line. I'll just show a bunch of these, just to show off this deck at its full. So, next up is this Balloon Cycle deck. Balloon Cycle is very easy. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting really good matchups, just because the Minion Horde really it just gets so much value, and it's so hard to kill for him. So, anyway. My Goblin Gang the Miner is, pretty standard. And then once that's out of hand, I'm usually not too, sorry about that. I'm not too, worried, or, I'm willing to Lava Hound. So, unfortunately, no Loon in hand for him, but we just kind of chill. And then go for a Skarmy just to kill all that on defense. And then Skeleton Dragons here on offense just to kill this Musketeer, knowing he doesn't have an Ice Golem. He has to go for a Bomb Tower snowball play. So I can't even balloon or anything opposite lane because I know that he has the Musketeer in hand. So kind of have to pump here, but before I pump, he makes a very unfortunate play. Right as I pump, he goes for a Miner. Now, guys, that means he's not going to be able to Miner my pump, and this defense is going to be quite easy. So, Goblin Gang on the Ice Golem, and then the Minion Horde. 3 of the minions do get caught by the death damage of the Ice Golem, and that means that that balloon gets a hit. But I am up just so much elixir, so we are looking good overall as the Lava Hand goes down. Pump, just around half health. We are, looking really strong. The Skeleton Dragons, you'll see, are really good in this matchup as well because he doesn't have a heavy spell, so I can just kind of spam them, and then he can't do a whole lot about it. So, we get the Skelly Drags, get the Balloon, get the Lava Hand, just kind of everything is down. I know he's going to Ice Golem, so I have to Fireball the Bomb Tower and the Musketeer just to weaken them up. He goes for a Snowball on my Balloon, which is, fair play, but we do get the drop still, and just like that, the tower goes down. So, another pump just forces him not to, have to either split up his damage or, just ignore it, which is as a win-win. So he goes Ice Golem, Loon. He has not learned a whole lot, that's not gonna work. So, with the Goblin Gang assistance, the Balloon goes down before really being able to even do anything other than get death damage. I just Loon way far back just to make sure he doesn't Bomb Tower at the bridge. And then once again, we catch him off with the Skarmy at the bridge there. Guys, I do that so often in this matchup where I just, kill the Ice Golem and then Minion Horde. And then the counter push is just so strong. So just like that, we take a second tower. And, overall, very strong game here. Played it very well. To be fair, it is once again an easy matchup, but as you can see, played it fundamentally correct, always making sure to keep my Minion Horde alive and stuff. So another good game there. 22 trophies, not a lot, but this next one I have is against Taiki here. Hope I didn't butcher his name. I probably did. He's the fellow lava user, so we'll just hop in here. Now, guys, this matchup is interesting is the word I'm going to use, because he has the Inferno Dragon, which is very good to kill, my Lava Hound and stuff. But I have the pump, which he is tough to deal with, and the big thing is he doesn't have Balloon, and not having Balloon is so tough for him. So he does go for a Skarmy Zap, which is quite interesting. But unfortunately, guys, you'll see what I meant here with the Inferno Dragon getting so much value as he Inferno Dragons, and I really just don't have a whole lot to play here. So unfortunate That I couldn't have a better hand. I do. That fireball is a really bad play as well on my behalf. I should have just ignored it and pumped, but I thought that I might be able to get a loon drop if I did it, but I am pretty clearly not. So not a good play there. It's all right. He does lava up here in just a second. In the second that he lavas, I know that I'm gonna have to pump just to try to keep the elixir, away from his push. Oh, okay. Actually, never mind. Psych. He didn't lava. I'm stupid. He wasted his miner though on that lava gob gang, so that's not good for him. I thought that he lava. Okay, so he lava there. Interesting. But we just goblin gang to apply pressure, force out a zap. Or that the thought process was to force out a zap. Now this goblin gang will, or sorry, the Scar Army will bait out the zap. I'm struggling talking here, boys. But he goes for a very weird Skarmy that just kind of lets me minion horde and clean up everything. So, weird play there, but he does kill my pump with this miner. So fair play in that regard. But guys, this balloon is going to do so well. It's going to force out a fireball. And then he tries to bats to try to save the loon drop, but it's not going to be enough. So we get really good damage there. And just like that, we are up 500 on the right and 800 on the left. So, looking good. Pump just to apply pressure, force out a lava hound, do a bunch of stuff. I just go for a goblin gang on offense to either make him zap or, get a bunch of damage. So he does choose to ignore it once again, which is weird. But Skelly Drags in the back just to, apply pressure. And then I lava in the left side because I realize that my right tower is probably going down. So Skarmy on the miner there. He misses a zap, which is weird. Minion horde on the right just to clean up. And I know that this balloon should take the game. I'm not going to lie, guys. I almost choked this match. You'll see here in just a second how I almost choked. But I thought that I had it bagged up. I didn't. As you'll see in a sec here. So I have to full send just to get one hit on this tower with literally anything. He bats. He is everything. But no elixir to defend there. So we do take the tower. I think you kind of realized at this point that this game's over. I certainly did. So balloon fireball on offense just to put me in fireball range. And honestly, just like that, yep, we both realized this game is over. Respect to him. He played it really well, and it was a bad matchup. So I do respect it. I almost choked this match away, which was kind of scary. But a goblin gang in the pocket just to finish up here. Instead of cycling the fireball. So strong game there. Bad or not bad. Good matchup as usual. Guys, I was running really well with matchups today. So, good stuff. Good stuff. But very well played by his part. Almost winning that one. So we'll take that. Solid dub. Actually, that's not the best matchup. Just because I can't kill the bats. It's hard to reset the Inferno Dragon. And the Inferno Dragon just gets so much value. But at the same time, he is able to kill my pump with the miner and stuff. So, not that bad a matchup. But next up, I guess, I'll show these piggies decks and why they're so easy. I'll quickly talk about this Lavaloon as well. This Lavaloon version is actually very difficult to deal with. The miner is so tough, obviously, for the pump. And then the arrows. This is honestly, arrows for this deck, it's the hardest thing ever, guys. It's so brutal to try and deal with. Which is, not fun, obviously. So, anyway, we're just gonna, as you can see, look at this. Look at all these piggies that I was playing. I was actually playing so, getting so lucky. I suppose tough. P.E.K.K.A's obviously easy. Giant's tough. Expo, another Expo, that's, never a fun one. But, this is a really good game as well. I can't believe I won this matchup. Honestly, can't believe he lost it, but those games were a little bit lower. I mean, Lucas X Gamer's a really good player. I believe he has a #1 finish. I think the account got banned, I'm not going to lie. But, oh, no, it didn't. Okay, there you go. #1 finish, so, very well, very good player. But I'm just going to show you one of these piggies deck for the last one, I think. I guess we'll just play a dude gets the best one here. Although I've never heard of this guy, CY. So, interesting there. But lava and starting hand, you guys know the drill. You know what we do here. We always lava first play. So we get the lava hound down. Having the balloon in hand is so helpful as well when you do this because if they don't pressure right, you get a lot of damage. But Skarmy will clean up very well here on defense before the Heal Spirit is even able to heal some of them. So, very good there. And then the Balloon as well, just to apply some pressure. He just does not have the starting, or like, not the starting hand, but the hand that he's looking for. So, he just Skelly Drags to try to, kill the Lava Hound and everything. I don't even need a Fireball. There's really no reason to, as the Skelly Drags, they're not on the loon or anything. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. It's the middle of the night, and this recording's been longer than I've wanted it to. So, we do pump though, knowing that he doesn't have a whole lot. It's gonna cause me a lot of issue here in a second, but you'll also see why at the same time it's not that bad. So we minion horde, and then guys, I don't want to talk about this Goblin Gang. I tried the Goblin Gang to drag the Mega Knight back, but it just didn't work. So instead, we kind of got into a tough spot where we had to Skarmy also, but it's alright. Like I said, the piggies are pretty easy to kill, especially when I have Fireball. I have Skelly Drags. I have Minion Horde. I have I have Skelly Drags. I don't remember what I said. I'm way too tired for this, guys. But knowing that he doesn't have Fireball in hand, I'm now able to pump once again. He tries to apply some pressure at this fisherman. I just Skelly Drags to clean up. And it dies after getting 2 hits, which, not too bad for him, not too bad for me. But he goes for Muskie in the back. I just Lava Hound, knowing that I can kill this Musketeer pretty easily. He also has Skelly Drags, which is worrying. And I'll say he makes a really good Mega Knight here. He Mega Knight hit half my Skarmy, so fair play there. Luckily, he didn't Skelly Drags there, and instead he Fireballed. But I Goblin Gang, and then kind of just fully commit to offense here. So Balloon, and then a Fireball, just to get it killed. And then this right here is going to be the end of the game. Balloon gets 2 drops before he is able to Fireball, and just like that, get the dub. Very easy matchup. So, there's the deck, you guys. It's very matchup dependent, but it has like a lot of good matchups. So, a matchup dependent deck that is very good against most matchups in this that are popular in this meta is a good deck. I don't know if that made any sense. I'm kind of past it. I'm trying to go to bed, boys, but that's all I got for you. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, like I said. Other than that, peace out. Have a good day.